Well, good evening all and welcome to the channel. We are just on our way into the seat, just setting up the old YouTube channel, making sure everything is tickety-boo there. And then would that be the case? So we're going to set out to go and do the 3 golds at the 3 time trials. You'll not be surprised, or you will be surprised, that as I get into here, you'll see I've actually got 0 golds for these 3 tests. So I've got the chat screen on, I've got the stream up. Anybody? Why is that saying that's scheduled for the 4th of September? What's going on with that? Why is that scheduled? Why would the YouTube channel do that? That just seems absolutely insane. One person waiting. It shouldn't be waiting. It should be live now. YouTube's been chuffing about for a little while now with various things. It has a way of just becoming a frustrating little beast occasionally, YouTube. But it should be live now. It is live. It is live. It says it's live now. There's nobody waiting. No. 4 watching now. Started dreaming 96 seconds ago. Happy days. Right, we're back in. So, folks, I'm back in the seat. Need to get my steering wheel configured. And then we're off to the various places. So, we've got 7. Shall we start with the old... let's have a look and see what we've got in the way of tickets. See if there's anything interesting. No, they aren't. They're all 3 and 4 stars. We've got them to spin. But let's get off to Monza. Oh, why did I go in Legend Cars? I've had a bit of a nightmare disaster day today. I've just been a mistake after mistake after mistake. So, expect a few tonight. We'll get over it. We'll get past it. Online time trials. Here we go. 3 zeros. So it's got to be Monza first. Then the Laguna Seca Challenge. Then Red Bull. My brain wouldn't work then. My headphones are just catching my shirt. Got one of these. There we go. Not modified it. Not done anything. We need Racing Hards. We've got Racing Hards. Happy days. Let's get going. See what we do. So, ranking board. Let's look and see where we are. Sammy's top of the list. There you go. No surprise whatsoever. A 146 dead. Space Scout. Ollie's up there. Usual. Iceman is up there doing well. Iceman from America, not Iceman from Europe. Big Poppers on the tree. 147 too. BB's there. Very good. Spotting names. Who Flung Poo. What a great name. Fat Man's in. Well done. Az is there. Stefan's there. No name. BBR Ian. John Wick. D McFarland. He's normally faster than that. Obviously don't like this. Viper Sykes there. Storm Chasers in as well. Good job. Let's go and have a look at the time. Look at this lot. Plenty of you guys have had a go. 59 of you. Let's have a look where we've got to get to. 147.509. So who's in and who's not? 147.509. Fat Man just outside. You need to get back on, buddy. Everybody above that line is in. So well done. There's Red as well. Good job. I was scanning down that list far too fast. Right, what settings are we going to go with? Assists, traction control 1, default ABS. I'm going to leave them on to start with. Got a ASM and counter steer. We're going to see how far we can go with them and then step it up. Settings for the wheel. We do this every time, don't we? Controller sensitivity 5. force feedback max torque 5, force feedback sensitivity 6. Let's get it on. Might as well get stuck straight in. I don't know what we need. We're going to use the timing screen, I guess. Indicators say we need to brake a bit early. 147.509. Let's see how far away we get. So, first thing to work out is the braking marker on the straight. I normally stop at the 175. Let's see what she's like at 175. Pretty good shot. Just ran the curb a little bit high. She's an old beast, but she sounds good. Next braking marker, we normally stop at the 150. You'll notice there's a dink in the concrete, in the tarmac. So if we stop before the dink, just there, we've gone a bit deep. We've slid it in though, we're alright. Recovery, so we've got to brake just before 175 there. Second gear for there, we could get in a bit. Changed up a bit sharpish. Feels like a lift change may be required when you're going round corners. Gonna brake just at the 150. Third gear to accelerate out. Second gear might have been too low. She doesn't want to steer, does she? That's a red brake. Oh. We threw it over the line there. 20 seconds to get to the line from there. She doesn't like to turn under power, so... Oh dear. We need to go a bit quicker, don't we? We're 3 seconds away at this point. So 151 and we didn't get a time. So we won't get a ghost yet. Let's see if we can do that properly. 175 we're stopping at, just before that white line. That's too deep this time with all that speed on. Need to do better than that. Already gone red, look. Probably attacking this a little bit too hard. Feel like we're driving a GT2. First gear, we can slice that sausage. Ride that sausage. Can't really put the tyres on the grass, can you? That doesn't make sense to put the tyres on the grass. That's totally driver error. So I've got to brake just before the 175 with all that speed on. Gonna go down to third only. See if we can roll it through. No, third's not good enough. It's got to be second or brake earlier. Happy days. Still think I've got a chance. 7777 on the old odometer there. No, it blew that there as well, didn't I? Probably going to get a red lap as well here. Let's concentrate. Come on. We've only got to put a sensible lap in. Just before the 175. There we go. We've got a time though, see the blue time just above the steering wheel. Actually says we're going faster than the better time we've done round there, so that's not so bad. Just after the 200. It went red. Alright, anybody work out why that went red? Did I overcut the first apex then? Doesn't like you straddling the first sausage. Well, not many people do. That was a better turn in. Lift the throttle to turn in here. I'll probably get a telling off for that one as well. It'll probably go red. So I'm probably suffering because of the counter steer and the ASM. Let's see if we can get a decent lap. Only 2 seconds off, third lap, but we're all red. Happy days. Braking before the white line. Now old Sam told me about that turn in. You've got to try and get the right tyres over that curb on the inside apex on the right. Let's see if we can just brake a fraction early. Let's brake the 175 again. Not overcut that apex. Second gear felt good. Looks like we're going to have to banzai this a bit. See if we can get a ghost this time. That'll be nice. Ooh, quite by accident. We did practice this circuit a couple of weeks ago with the 3 Legend cars. So I lost 3/4 of a second there. I'd have been much quicker after I got that right. Right, we're going to brake at the 150. Two seconds up. Will this be a 147.1? No, a 149. That was quite a lie, that time it gave us. So 149.4. Need to find 2 seconds. Now my ghost is at 0.6, so that might not be far enough for us. But we got the braking point right last time, didn't we? And don't forget, we've got all the help aids on. We were better out of that corner, look at that. We know there's time to be had here. What we just need to do is make sure we smash this 147.9, isn't it? Or was it 145.7? I can't remember now. Better through there. Lift the throttle. We can clean that up a bit. Was it 147.5? I should write it down and stick it on the screen, shouldn't I? Gonna brake just at the 125. .7, so I've got to find 0.2, I think. Let's see if we can find half a second. And we're in. So if we're going to turn one Hellpade off to give us more speed, which one would it be? The counter steer or the ASM? I think the ASM is the one that's got to go. That last lap was pretty decent. Brake too late going in there. Yeah, I think we've got to turn the ASM off. Oh, we take too deep there. Settings. Assist settings. ASM off. I'm good, Scampy, thank you, sir. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I think I've set myself a bit of a challenge for tonight. 3 golds. All very competitive times, I think. Let's see how we do. So, a 147.7. I think the target's a 147.5. Notice there's no ghost now I've turned the assist off. My guess is we will have to get a new ghost based on the lap time we're going to do, so we'll just have to see how we do. 175. We weren't quite as quick through there, that's for sure. It chugs out of that corner. It don't have to get some grip. It likes to over rev as well. Gonna brake on the 150 and try and get it turned in. We're just behind our fastest time. Just got to find 2/10 and we'll do that with a ghost. I thought I saw 2/10 then. Oh well, never mind. Excellent, my friend. Well, if you need any help and you can't find anything on the channel, give me a nudge. I'll certainly help out where you can. I've got a few requests in the queue, so if I can direct you accordingly, mate, get as far as you can through the cafe, and if you're then starting to struggle and you need cash, make your way to the circuit experiences, because that's where you learn some quick money and you learn a bit there, buddy. I think the game's great and it's good for learning with. But I don't know what your ambition is with the game, whether you want to go and race online with people or whether you just want to enjoy car collecting. There's all sorts of ways to play this game, bud. But if you enjoy the content, that's great. Thank you very much. These time trials are really good to earn some cash with. And if you do it the way I do it, you can also learn a fair bit about how the car control works with the assists, and you can work out which assists are the ones for you. The car feels a little bit better. Hypercar menu and the M36. Oh yeah, the Hypercar parade's pretty good. I've definitely got some videos on there for that, I think. But like I say, we've had a few game updates as well, so some of our videos are getting on a bit now, so I need to redo them. You were doing this TT today, how'd you get on? That's a 148, need to find half a second. I'm just going to kick out of this. I want to have a look at my fastest lap, then I'll make sure I get a ghost. 147.7. Just got the ticket for today, 4-star, happy days. Let's see where we are, 147.6, so I've only got a potential 10th faster than I am today. 3.23%. 19,000, that's a fair few people that have got this then, so well done all those folks. 147.7, so I'm just behind Fat Man, so I've just got to find 2 tenths, which once we've got a ghost, we'll find. 0.04 seconds off silver, but a controller and auto gear, yeah. So you've actually got the hardest setup there, I'm afraid. Controller auto is going to give you the biggest struggles. The biggest advance you will get is to try and get onto controller manual, where you're starting to learn to change gears. That'll give you the biggest advantage, because a lot of these races you can't change the gear ratios. So to be able to work the gearbox better, you need to be manual. But saying that, I know a fair few drivers that are actually controller drivers who are also pretty epic with the auto. So it's about how you drive it as well, and putting the car in the right spot. That was a bit wide. We're well behind that guy there. Don't know who the dude was driving this ghost, but he was pretty swift on that lap that he's doing there. That was 3rd gear early, it didn't like that. I have to go really early to 3rd. Yeah, that's a bad outcome. Let's see how we go. I'll always tell you this, I am not fast. It might look it, I don't feel fast. I've done what, 12 laps and I'm 0.2 off gold, but I'm using all the help aids, and I know you guys can do this as well. Counter steer's working massively for me here. Right, let's set up for the next lap. Biggest tip I can give you about acceleration is getting the wheel in a straight line, and you'll go faster than if you are going around a corner. I know that's obvious, but traction control on this game is automatically applied when you've got the wheel turned. Look how well he accelerated away in 2nd gear. I'm up on my previous lap, I'm not up on my ghost. My ghost is the fastest one, I'm guessing. 150, 175. That was better, just straighten the wheel before accelerating, and I slid it wide again. Oh, that's silly. Exactly the same place. The last 2 tenths is always going to be the toughest, isn't it? Can't be long, I've got 3 of these to do tonight. But I don't want to do them all too quickly and run out of things to do. No, I've got loads to do. As I said, I've got a fair queue of requests to get through. Superb. Thank you, Scrappy. Scampy, sorry. My brain is not working. It's hot. And it looks like Scrappy from this distance. It's not, it's Scampy. Happy days. Right. Let's get this right this time. 175. She turns actually better with ASM under power. But I know it's the ASM that's killing me. First gear, look, needed to be second at that speed. Yeah, the only problem with manual gears on a controller is you need 11 fingers, and I don't have that many. I can't get my brain to control my fingers at the best of time, let alone blooming do exactly what you want when you want to. But I think it's more about changing the configuration of the button. Oh, I've made a disaster tonight. I haven't told you guys about this. So, I've got home from work, usual hot day. We're out in the garden, in the pool, in the back garden. And the wife says, it could do with topping up a bit tonight. Can you put a couple of gallons in, fill it up? And it's like, yeah, that won't take long. But I want to go streaming, so I just want a little bit of time in the garden, in the hot tub, just enjoying myself. Then we'll have tea and I'll go streaming. But I thought, whilst tea's cooking, I'll put the hose pipe in. We'll fill the pool up and make it feel better and give it a chance to warm up overnight. So I hop out the tub, towel down, go back with a load of chemicals to do the weekly water on the tub and etc, etc. Put the hose pipe on, go inside. Set Alexa to do or Siri, whichever one is your favourite automatic timing device of your choice. And I said 20 minutes, because that's all it needs. It only needs 2 inches, 3 inches in the top of the pool. Alexa goes off at some point, and my missus told me I turned Alexa off. Oh, here's Alexa now. She's going for it. But an hour and 20 minutes later, I'm stood in the garden, and the pool is overflowing. It's actually pouring water into the garden. All the chemicals I've put in are now all diluted. And it's like, oh, what you done? And I can't leave the pool overflowing into the garden, can I? I've got to really sort that out. So I've just spent another hour outside in the garden, mopping up, sweeping up. What an absolute dipwad. Absolute dipsy. But there's a lesson in that. Oh, look at that. ASM is not the one that's killing me, is it? Look at that. Yes, I've had to get the pump out the garage, throw it in, pump out the water down the drain. Absolute disaster of an evening. So I'm getting here a bit flustered and hot and sweaty after chilling out and cooling down for a couple of hours, but hey ho. Nowhere near the time, blew it. So 1:48.386 isn't my fastest, but let's get this under control and let's do it again. Concentrate. 175. I reckon I need to let this rev out quite a bit. Or I'm going to put the ASM back on. I think she needs to be let to just coast through some of the corners as well. No power. As soon as you feel it going straight, now look at that. Come on, we'll get this. I reckon I can do this with ASM. Too early on the power. I've got to... Look, ah. I actually like the way it gives you the red now. It doesn't cut your time off. I don't mind that at all. There was a time where it used to stop you and say, oh, you can't carry on. It used to say end. Let's see how we go. 148.210. It gave me that as a purple, look, but red. Happy days. We slid through there, but we were quicker, it felt like. I'm trying to read that. I'm ever so sorry. What does that say? My memory thinks it's like to be in a high gear as possible, leaving corners. Right, well, we'll have to see. I'm going to exit this now. I'm going to scrap that. I'm going to scrap that time off. 147.749 would have been my fastest. 753.749, yeah. I think I didn't give ASM enough of a try, and I want to get gold with ASM. Okay, well, we'll try that. Braking early is key to this. I'm very aware of that. Letting the car coast as well occasionally does help. And by coast I mean no throttle, no power. Neil's involved. Hello Neil, welcome my friend. I like to listen to Neil, he talks the truth a lot. He's a wise man, and he's faster than me. I was going to say he's older than me, but I don't want to be so rude. Because that Ghost is set with ASM, so I shouldn't be frightened of using ASM. Slid through the apex there. Brake earlier. Yeah, I've done it again, look. Got to brake earlier for that second Lesmo. That's what it is, it's the Lesmos, isn't it? Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2. I think they changed down for rotation, but higher gear to accelerate out. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. I think you might be right with that. It's got good torque, these older engines, I'm thinking. We'll know by the indicator up the front whether that's got a faster time. If it goes blue, no, it goes red, so. But we are catching, look. There we go. Let the car flow. I went through here much quicker in second gear, didn't I, when I'd set that Ghost time. And there it is. Brake early. Brake early. Not as quick as the Ghost, but we're getting there. If I can get this right, I know the Ghost sput out to the left, didn't he? So let's brake just a fraction early, second gear. We're on it, folks. If we could just keep with the Ghost with acceleration. Ace the last corner, we've got this, or very close. Brake at the 125. He's pulling away from us, the swine. .47.3 with gold by 0.2. Excellent, chaps, well done. Thank you for the pointers. We're in the gold. Let's see if we can improve. With every help aid. We blew that already. So if you've got a steering wheel and you're struggling to get gold, that's it. That's how to do it. Into the corners in the lower gear, and as Neil says quite correctly, get out of the corner in the higher gears, accelerate as fast as you can. Oh, we hit that wall on the inside apex, didn't we? Now, is 0.2 faster going to be enough? And I think that was within about, what, 15 laps? Only 4 of them or so were actually good laps. That's no credit to me, really, is it? That's just mistake, mistake, mistake. You got to get repetitive and get better, Widowmaker. I just feel like I'm running laps now, but hey ho. You never know, one of the fastest guys might go on and now improve the gold time, but I'm pretty sure they're not using assists. I'm pretty sure they're absolutely flat out. Try not exiting in first at all. Hello, Steve. Oh, you had been chipping in. It was you. Sorry, mate. It's not that I didn't recognise you. I was glancing off the screen. So stay in second gear. I might have to go down at first for the corner, but I let that run wide, didn't I? Second gear on entry here. I want to try and make sure I... Ooh. I want to make sure I keep goal. BP, Big Popper. Yes, I got that. Right, I'm going to try and make a better go of it this time. Now I found if I go to third early whilst I'm turning, it sort of spits me out. Let's see if we can improve on that. Come on, Dibbly, let's go. Miles behind my Ghost. 47.3. She gets overexcited when I change up. I must be changing up at the wrong point. I'm changing up mid-corner or something, aren't I? That's what I'm doing wrong. It doesn't feel right, so just got to get my head round what Steve said just then. Counter steer must be going mental. Just shift back to second on exit. I know you're saying it, but my head doesn't get it. Just let me have a go at that. I've got to let it rev out as well. When it gets into them higher revs, it feels like it's actually moving some. I don't know how I did a 147.303. I'm nowhere near that right now. We're up on the timer. Let's see if I can brake at the right point and make it in. I'm going to take first gear and miss the apex. Got such a quick outlap here that I can't catch myself. I'm going to have to do it in the later part of the lap, aren't I? I lost 0.3, 0.4 of a second there. It is all about entry and exit. You're right, chaps. I know that. Slower in, faster out. That's what the motive is, isn't it? Slower in, faster out. Counter steer weak. Maybe. 125. I lost it all there, that slide. .147.2. We're still getting there. We're working our way back in. Thank you, chaps. It's all helping. Team effort. Shouldn't be. What I meant by the counter steer working overtime is it's me making the car need the counter steer. I've got to drive smoother and the counter steer will help me out of the corners. I've got to be nicer to the counter steer. I was extremely quick through there last time. 0.2 down. I wasn't that good through there last time. I was better through here. 0.2 down. Once I get smoother and I stop the back end sliding, then we'll turn the counter steer down. I don't know if I can get anywhere near Sammy's 146. I don't even think I can get into a 146 at this moment in time. Changing gear on that corner, the damn thing just wants to kick out. I know I can make 0.2 there. I can get close to a 146. I know I can. I'm just lifting the brake pedal as I'm changing gear there to try and... I went first gear again, didn't I? I need to stop that. Gaining 175. Yeah, blew that. Can I leave it in third for the last corner? Probably. Let me practice that on this go. Yeah, if I leave it in third, I won't get that jump in gears, will I? It's the torque. I know it's the torque that causes that. There's that gear change look into third that just throws the back end all over the place. Let's try third gear then through the final corner, see if my brain works that out. I'm losing time there against the Ghost. Again, let me try and get that round on this lap. Let's see where we can go. 47.6. That's still faster than my Ghost from 10 laps ago. So we're still doing all right there. I pumped the throttle there, and I didn't need to pump the throttle until it was actually in a straight line. That's where I made that mistake. I'll remember that. Need to brake on the 175 there. Just did exactly the same thing. Straddled that second sausage just too much. Left it too late on the turn in there. I wonder if third gear's the right corner for the gears for the corners for the Lesmos as well, you know. Go in third but go in slower. I wonder if that's the way. And I'll have you know, chaps, I think you already do know this, but I don't watch anybody else's videos. So I try and work this out myself normally, and any input from you guys is very valuable. So I haven't gone and studied other people's videos before doing this, or I think I'd know. So the idea is that I show you how I'm doing it and how I learn it, and it's not somebody else's ideas until you tell me where I'm going wrong. I like to try and do it my way, but if my way doesn't work, I'm quite happy to be told I'm wrong. Hey Jinky, how's it going, bud? Sorry, I just saw your message. Alright, we'll just run off into gravel then. I didn't do that, it did that itself, the little swine. Right, I'm going to kick out a moment. Gonna just have a look. 47.2, let's see if there was any improvement on there. 46.675 potential. What were we saying? Happy Lulas. So 2.74, top 10,000. We're not on the front page yet, we're just behind the big popper. Oh, I wonder. Oh, look at that. Just ahead of BB. But we're in, gold is ours, so no drama. Let's keep going. I know there's a 146 in here, I can feel it. I can feel it in the water. We've done a fair few miles. Just about 100, I think. It did feel alright in third, but I don't know whether it is the fastest way. We'll find out. We'll find out. Let's get it right. I think I missed the braking point then. I did. I braked on the line, not before it, which is a shame. Steve's giving me a Bible to read. 1 second. Let's see what he has to say. So shift down to second to slow down in those two corners if it helps. But I think you'll grow into third in the first, and then you can roll enough speed through the second one. You may like fourth on the second one. Oh, is that right? Oh, is that right? Third gear. Well, that works, doesn't it? That worked. I don't know if it's faster. The car felt way more stable. I just don't know if I can get the car slowed down enough. That felt good through there. Appreciate it, Steve. Thank you, bud. I'm listening. My head is. It's just now got to get my hands do what my head's telling it. Third gear. I didn't brake sharp enough, I don't think. Took a long time for the car to react. And that's the counter, that's the assist doing that. So, right, let's get this right. We're faster than the Ghost was, we're faster than the previous lap, sorry. 175. Locked up again, and I don't know why. Sod this. Trying too hard. Can't get the car to turn through there. That's really frustrating. But that's the help aids. I know that is. That's that. Making that a touch more difficult. Got to brake at the 175, not the 150. There we go. Missed the second apex. Right, let's see if we can work on the Lesmos a little bit. Third gear works so tremendously much there, doesn't it? Kinda. Didn't get far enough on the apex. Didn't realise you could really attack those apexes. Cheers, Azza. How did the fishing go, mate? All right. I forgot the Ghost made a mistake. I need to get better. I need to get closer to the Ghost. That was a 147.3. Oh, I didn't feel that quick. Come on. Yeah, knew I'd cut that too much. I'd slowed down way too much, and then I didn't think about the gears coming out of it. I slowed down way too much, turned in way too confidently and blew that. I'll never make an F1 driver, ever. Let's practice this third gear roll through in here. Too early on the throttle that time. Brake in third gear. Don't know if fourth gear would actually work out of there. Feels like too slow. Felt way too slow. Third gear feels better. You hear, by the way, what's going on in my head. I'm just letting my mouth work. It's just audibly turning over what's actually going on in my head. One, 2, 5. I eased off the brake there and I probably shouldn't. I felt the car sliding. Good man. Nice one, Az. Right, let's try this. Come on. We're faster than the previous Good Ghost, or the fastest lap, whichever one it was. Let's chase that bad boy down. I missed that apex, what a complete nudge. .2 up, and I don't know whether that's against the Ghost. Thank you, Scampy. I'm trying. Oh no! That was me riding the curbs, wasn't it? Need a drink. Let's have a drink. Oh. No coolant tonight, it's Coke. The good stuff. Well, it's not actually, it's the other brand. I'm not sponsored. Right. Let's see if we can hit it this time. We were doing so well that time. If we can get a 46, I'm moving on to the next race. And we'll try and get the next gold. Yeah, I knew I was too slow. I braked too early. And being too slow gave me loads of confidence going into that apex. And I just turned in too early. Ah, there's the gravel. I'm talking about getting a 146 before I'm actually doing it. Come on. Sort your head out, Widow. Oh, I was reading. Roll through it, yeah. I got this perfectly once where it was just so much room and space that it felt so quick. I've not done that twice. It feels like a second gear entry this corner, Steve, I'm afraid. I've slid it, I've braked too late. I got to probably brake on the 150, and that's probably what's messing up the second gear entry. Or going in third and let it roll and then hit the throttle, but it takes so long to accelerate. Don't know, doesn't feel right yet. My brain hasn't worked it out. It will do. It will get there. I just don't know when to put it in second gear. It does my head in. It feels totally wrong. It feels totally wrong to dump that gear, and that's not asking for any clarification. It just doesn't feel right in my head. Oh, you sot! Yeah, I know, guys, I know. I gotta stop reading the text, haven't I? Yeah. Too many red laps. Too many red ones. Braking earlier does it. I'm catching the ghost, look. I just need to be on the ghost and I'll do it if I brake earlier. Look how much quicker I am through the... Yes, that's it. Right, let's put that into practice. Let's stop moaning and whinging. Let's get on with it. Ah, bumped the throttle too early in second. The moaning started already. It's only a 10th. We know we've got a 10th in us. And I don't mind a slow start if we go quicker at the end. We're all over the place. Don't know why the car felt so totally wrong. I think I'm too narrow on entry again. I think I've got to lead my entry a lot later on those two corners. I think that's the difference. I'm coming to the apex too quickly, I'm too shallow, and I need to push a little bit wider, so I'm going to do that next lap. I'm doing the same here as well. Better through there. Better with clarity. Second gear just before you plant the throttle. Yeah, that's the mistake I made at turn 1 on the chicane. I actually braked way too early, and then I actually put it into second before I made the second turn, and that was just wrong. But because I got there too early, I was thinking I had time on my hands and I wasn't thinking about the process. So let's see where we go. I'm slow going across the line here, so let's leave it, now do it. Missed the apex. I don't think that blue time's against my ghost. I just need to concentrate a little bit now. Don't want to slide it, so I'm going to brake just after the 150. There it is. Just a slight improvement, but it's better. Thank you again, chaps, for the support. Now I know I've got a slower Ghost, but I'm no quicker than it, am I? Slower Ghost at the out lap, but look at him go, he was much quicker. I turned in too early again. I hadn't let the car slow down at all, did I? $147,199. Let's see if we can do those 2/10. Scrappy. Very scrappy. Come on. Sort it out. If I can just put it all together, we're a mid 46. I'm faster than my Ghost through there. That much I know I am. I just need to do that twice. I threw 2/10 away back there. I thought second gear was the right gear as I felt to go into the first Lesmo and just, messed it up. Brake too late for there then that time. Ugh. Yeah, Sam's time is stupendous. Second gear, let it roll. Whoever said that was absolutely right. My last start of the last lap was absolutely bob on. That was epic fast. And look how much quick we are across the line. Let's see if we can capitalise on this. Come on, Widow. I screwed that up. I planted the throttle first before I changed up a gear. Hey ho, we'll get it right one day, soon and for the rest of your life. It's so unsettling, that chunk of lump in that concrete. Third gear in feels so wrong. It's because I'm braking just that little bit too late. Look how much time I lost there because of that entry into that corner. That's disappointing. I actually braked too late there as well on entry to that corner. Oh, don't know what am I doing. let's right, I need to know what time it is. Right, oh, stupid. 10 more minutes on this one. It'll be 10 o'clock. I was hoping to be done on this one for like 9:30. But we're going to get off to the next one very soon. Let's see if we can do that one. I feel like I'm wasting effort here. Home on the 13th. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. That works. Oh, that'd be good, Neil. 147,199. We're 125 laps in. No, not quite. So 147,034 is our potential fastest there. Goes to show that it 2.7, top 8,000. That is about 3,000 outside where I want to be. But I'm on the first page, just behind red. I don't think that's a bad thing. Just above Steve. I know that'll spur Steve on. Right, we're going to have one last session on this. One last session, and then we're off to the other one, Laguna Seca. Not one of my favourite tracks, I must say. But it's not a favourite because I don't like it, it's just don't run it, don't race it, don't drive it. It's a track I used to run a lot of in iRacing, and spent a lot of time in the sand. Lost time there, changing down a second. I just bottled it because I thought I'd gone through the braking zone again, which I always seem to. There's a white line that goes across the track, and I think, oh, maybe I should have braked there, and then all of a sudden I'm too late to brake. And I've just done it again there. I've just out-braked myself because I'm not thinking. I've got to the point of beating myself up again about my bad braking technique. What a knob cheese. Come on. What the hell? How come the car didn't steer? Oh. Slow through the line that time as well because I had to lift. I need to get the car turned in and I can't do it while I'm coasting. Stop moaning, get on with it, you knobhead. Too late. Oh, I'm angry with myself now. Come on. Positive vibes. I want a 46. I want a 46. I think I've got to get to the outside of that turn as quickly as I can. You can spend so long in the blue. It's the white line on the track that's putting me off. I'm seeing the white line. I think the white line's too early, but then it makes me panic brake. I need to ignore the white line. I'm not being relaxed, I'm overdriving it. Back end came round a massive amount. I started the acceleration in third gear then, in first gear. GR4 has? I don't think I've got a working copy of GR4. You don't mean you mean GR4 cars. Well, we can do. Oh, I'm sick of this. I'm not enjoying this now. What you mean is GR4 cars, don't you? Yeah. Oh. I can't get one corner right. I can't get the next one right. It's doing me head in. Come on. I might not get to the other two golds if I stick on this damn thing. Set myself a challenge. Gold is a gold, Jim. I know I can do it. Look at it slide wide. That does my head in. Can't get it to do the same thing 2 laps running. But that's the predictability of this car. That's what this test is all about. It's all about the fact that it is really quite point and shoot. I was going to use the phrase point and squirt, but I don't think that's Family Channel safe, is it? Might get me banned. Feels so good when you get it right. Right, I'm going to ignore that white line. I'm going to brake on the 75. Then I'm going to put it on the grass. What the hell? How did I end up putting the back left wheel in the grass? That was ridiculous. You know what's blooming bizarre though? Gold without a perfect lap. Oh, perfect lap as much as I can do. On Laguna with GR4s, I'd like you to try and sell that lot. Not a chance they'll go for that. They hate Laguna Seca, our crowd. They absolutely detest it. They wouldn't want to race on it on a Friday night. Not a chance. If you can sell that as, not a problem. Right, let's see if we can get this. Come on, boy. We've got turn 1 right. We're going to neff this chicane this time though, aren't we? Yeah, you know we are. 175. There it is. That time at the bottom is against my previous fastest lap, not against the Ghost. So, brake just a wee bit early. Feels a long time since I've been here. And I don't think it's going to be faster than the Ghost no matter what happens. But it's back into the land of... Did I just hold off too late and then let it run wide? You git. You know how frustrating that is? Because I'm leaving it to coast. It's starting to push the car wide. We've gone red already. Right, done. We're off to the next track. I'm not spending all night on this one. I've got Wednesday night, I can come back to it. But I think I'm alright there. Top 2.7, 8,871. Don't take any pride in finishing in 12, but I'd like to be up here somewhere. If I could, a 146 in here would be great. But we'll come back to that. Let's do the other one. That's one gold. Let's see if we can get the second. Laguna is the next one to go up. We've got another go at this next week. So the car is... which one? Oh, that one. What tyres? Sports Medium. I don't think we own them. Let's put them on. We're not going to do anything else to the car, I don't think. Let's have a go. Let's have a look where we've got to be. 131.7 for gold. Sam is close to that. What? 131.1. That's a tight time, look. 131.7. You've got to be 6th on the list. Holy... wow. Holy... okay. I'll save people. I won't run down the list and let everybody know where everybody is. But we'll see where we go. Settings, we're just going to go with what we've got to start with. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, this sounds like a chugger, doesn't it? Oh, got to brake early. Oh, I remember the Mustang here. Did you see how wide we were able to get there? She doesn't turn. She doesn't turn at all, does she? She's a horse. We've still got white time though. We're still good on the time. What a moose. It doesn't steer. Get Sam to do it. Sam wouldn't know how to use my wheel. He's only can afford the expensive gear. Got to learn to slide this car here. I think it's like the Mustang, yep. Once you get it sliding, you've got it. Gonna brake on the end of the curbs here for the final turn. Oh, I went too wide, but it's saved. 141, did we say? A 140.009? No, it's 130, surely. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Laguna Seca holds many dear memories of all sorts of issues. But it's a long-standing track in both the history of game and my gaming history. It's played such a pivotal part and such a key part in many of the games. It's been recreated in so many games that maybe, I don't know whether it's sold itself short or what. It is such a iconic track. It's so good, but oh, it does my nutting. Right, I'm starting to feel confident with this car. I'm starting to understand where it needs to be and how we need to get there. I'm a little further off than I was last time. 134.7. We braked a lot too early on this last one last time. I've got to find 3 seconds, I think. I think I'll find them in turn 1. The track boundaries aren't that strict on this, are they? A little bit slow over the line there, but another improvement, just. Yeah, I get it, Carl. I get it. I'll read all your message in a moment. I just read, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of this track, but it is what it is. It's pretty decent. It's this blind braking point. You don't know where you're actually braking for at that point on that corner. Ooh. That can't be legal. That cannot be legal. No, that's right. It can't be. Now this is going to give me a penalty going across the line, and it's going to destroy 2 laps, isn't it? This is where they've got this timing thing. Yeah. 34.496, 3 seconds. I'm going to try and get wider, I think, into turn 1 and try and run a deeper line. Where's the penalty line here? In the Mustang we were able to go what felt a little bit quicker than this. Yeah, blew that again, look. I've got to have more penalty than that. You didn't give me half a second, but I suppose at the end of the day that's the way it is. I had to do a full lap for the penalty, yeah. So it'll trash 3 laps. We're still learning. There's the penalty line, yes. Yeah, they are totally blind. Right, this lap is ruined by the fact we're slower across the line, but let's just... I've got to get with the Ghost, I was just too slow there, so... Third gear seems to be the cornering gear, except I was too tight. My usual downfall is too narrow an entry. But that comes from defending apexes, and this is the track that actually makes me defend the apex narrow when you're racing in a group. Because if you run wide here, people take the apex as a dive bombing line, and it's not a dive bombing line, it's a clear line. But once you're committed to the wider line for the faster exit, you cut back in and you absolutely slam into that person that appears on that inside line going for what seems like a legitimate overtake, but to you as the faster car in the outside line, you end up feeling like it's a dive bomb. Let's have a look. That's done my head in. No less than 3, try that. What are you on about? No less than 3. Do you mean gears? No less than third? A 133.708 possible. I'm bronze with a 34. Well, I should have known that, shouldn't I? A 130.14. So, I wonder whether taking ASM off first is the right thing to do. Change down for rotation, then up a gear for torque. Okay, what I'll do first is I'll just concentrate on driving the damn thing before reading messages. Nice to see you, JB. I should be trucking, but I'm behind on my schedule, so I've got to get this done. Bronze. This is just like driving the blooming Ferrari at Monza. You've got to be lower gear in, higher gear out. I'm not sure where to brake here yet. I think at the start of the bridge. I can brake later there, I know I can. I've been braking at 2 places here and I've been missing it both places. I'll brake there, end of that white line. And I've blown it, and I got a blooming penalty. Well, I'm not running 3 laps. Not doing it. Got Yaz. They've got the penalty line all wrong here. The penalty line should be way back there. I'm going to brake on that brake point there. It wouldn't let me change down to second. I had to have a second stab at that. Now I've blown this one. Blown this one again. think I can go much faster than I actually can. I actually like how it feels. It drives like it should slide like this. I'm too slow there, I need to speed up. I can take that apex much faster, I think. Wrong gear, should have been in third earlier. Right, happy days. Let's start to run some faster fluid laps now. We need to get down to 131. Holy Chipotle. Keep it on the track, boyo. I'm braking half a car length too late again. Come on, cheese wedge. I only done 19 miles in this car, is that it? I was almost stationary on that apex. I've got to find the faster line through there, haven't I? Come on, we'll get it. Tried to cheat too much there, didn't we? We tried to cut too much of that apex, straddling the sausage as it's called. Doesn't work. Yes, Steve. I've got to call a video straddling the sausage and making sure it gets loads of clicks, haven't I, really? You're joking! Where did I get that wrong? Was that the top of the screw? Top of the corkscrew? Did I straddle that sausage just too much? Just do my head in. Straddle that sausage. Yes. Absolutely right, Steve. Like your rent depends on it. You're 100% right. Come on, let's do this properly. Let's stop messing about. I wasn't even on the brakes round there, the car just wouldn't turn. The car is sliding a bit more mid-corner without the ASM on. I abused that sausage way too much, look. Frustration. I knew that was coming. Go for a tarmac lap before you start cutting. Yeah, the car wants to slide where it slides. I end up going where it wants to go. I have no idea where the braking points are yet to be consistent. The car feels like it's sliding every time I touch the brake. It's like the ABS just comes in. There's no change down. The gears aren't actually doing anything to slow the car down. I feel like I've just got to drive it like I stole it at every point. There's no real control point for the car where it actually wants to do anything. If I slow down to make it drive, it's just horribly slow and awful. And I just hope this isn't what a real C8 is like, because if it is, oh my lord, Chevrolet would just absolutely rip the butthole out of Gran Turismo for making their car rubbish. It is a bit of a mid-engine tank though, I guess. But you're right, of course, JB. Keep it on the track before you start trying to rob the seconds. You're right. I know you're right. You speak the truth. Still 2 seconds off, not even silver yet, I don't think. We'll get there. I didn't say that, Steve. Not what I said at all. I think some American cars are absolutely phenomenal, and every time I go to America I love to rent one and then treat it like the fastest car ever. We're just planning the next trip. We're going in approximately a year's time. We did discuss it the other day, didn't we? But those plans are getting put into place very soon. We will end up going to LA. We're going to go for the LA Formula One. And we're going to spend a weekend in Vegas. And then we're going to go out to where you suggested, Sequoia National Park. We're behind the time. I need to stop and read that. 1 second. I'll just have one more crack. Give me second gear, you swine. You didn't turn! Turn, you donkey! A slow outlap is always good. Outlap? Out sector? Look at it just not wanting to turn, that horrible beast. I went through there in fourth. I think you can do that in fourth. Maybe I shouldn't have been in first for that. Whoever suggested gold at this would be a walk in the park. Right, what did somebody say? Let me just... Right, Justin said the sausage on turn 5, the elevated 45 degree, is so unpredictable. You can run over it perfectly. Yes, you can. It's horrible. I agree 1000%. But I'm going to give it a stomp. We're going to see where we go. Going to try and brake as long as I can in 3rd gear, and that works. Braking in the longer gear into turn 1 gives us an advantage, and I didn't change down in time. Blew that, but we know we can do turn 1 in 3rd gear. Just doesn't want to turn in or accelerate out. But we're on ASM, we're doing alright. No, churn down quickly, Jimbo. Come on. You got this. Sausage Straddler. No, don't give me that hashtag. Whatever you do. No, no, no. That will ruin the YouTube channel experience. No. Hashtag Sausage Straddler. Yeah, okay. That's going to work, isn't it? That's going to stick forever. I brought that on myself. Could I post a YouTube video that would get allowed, that would be allowed by YouTube, called How to Straddle the Sausage? I just don't think it... Well, I think it would get as many views as what I post now, wouldn't it? But it would probably get more dedicated views. People interested to know just what the hell it is I'm talking about. See what I mean? It actually turns off the brake. If you're braking, it's not turning. So there's something to learn. Now I've just experimented with that. Right. If it turns off the brakes, we're in. No, that's no good. Experiment time. All 4 tyres on the track. Do you think? Let's have a look at where we are. Let's just have a little roundabout, think about things. 180 miles done for the day. 132.761, but a 133. We're in silver. Yay! 13,000. Oh my god. We're still not in our top 10 friends list, are we? Well done, Steve. If I can join you up there, I'd be happy. All 4 tyres on the track. Okay, we'll do that. We'll just hit the inside of every sausage. We will reject the straddle message. I refuse to straddle the sausage. I was going to slow down all the way in 3rd, but I chose to slow down in 4th for some reason. Let's drive sensibly. Let's not try and slide this thing. We were just running laps for the sake of running laps, I think. Calling it learning. We were lying to ourselves. We did learn a bit though, I must admit. Yeah, when you try and brake the car to make it turn, it won't do it. Ooh. Yeah. Pushed it too far. Grab fourth gear on the exit of third gear turns. You want me to you want me to accelerate in fourth gear? Is what you're saying? No, I think you're saying what you actually said, it's just the way I'm interpreting it. So here, I'm going to do this in third gear. I'm not going to brake and I'm going to mess it up because my brain's thinking about gear changes and I don't want to think about gear changes. I want to think about getting the damn thing into the corner. Oh, so mind-blowingly difficult to get my brain to tell my hands to do what they're supposed to do. How can I get it so emphatically wrong? Oh. People will be watching the video going, this guy don't know how to drive at all, he's bloody rubbish. Making just mistake after mistake after mistake, it's just doing my nuts in. Can't be perfect all the time, Jiminy Bobs. Missed the apex there because I was slammed on the brakes. Come on. Get it right, you spanner. No, too early. Grabbing fourth on the exit of 3 is just not happening. Come on. Stop it, Jimbo, you dickwad. So annoyed with myself. My brain doesn't know how to compute what you're saying. It's a foreign language. Grab the gear on the end of third. What? Grab fourth gear on the exit of third gear turns. Okay, so you want me to accelerate out of the corners in fourth when it's a third gear corner? Is what you're saying. Why won't the car stop? So you've got to put your foot on the brake, you spanner. I'm just getting used to the idea of going through the corners in third and accelerating out in third. Look, I just hate it. I hate trying to change how I drive. Oh, it's stupid. I can do this track. I can. It's not hard. It's just changing how I have to drive to do it that is the frustration. It's when your brain knows what you're doing, but you can't get it coordinated because the car's not doing what you expect it to. I go into turn 1 in third gear, knowing it's third gear corner, so brake here, down to fourth, down to third. The car should turn in nicely, just like that. but then I missed second gear because the blooming steering wheel's turned. Wouldn't be so bad if they let you use a gear stick where you could find the actual gears, but the blooming gears are spun round to the other side of the blooming steering wheel. Moan, 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 moan. It's not. It's totally different to the Mustang Trail. The Mustang Trail, I could actually get the car to go where I want it to. This one doesn't want to go where I want it to. It's an absolute pig dog. And I think because I started the Mustang Trail with no assists, I'm trying it completely different in this way, starting it with the assists, trying to perfect the lap with assists, and then turn the assists off. Because I know you guys are running no assists, and you're trying to do it the other way. You're trying to do it how I used to do it. But it takes me hours to go off. F! Just turn the bloody assists off. And I'll hate it even more, but I just want to get round the circuit and just complete some laps. I just want the car to go where I want it to go. Cheers, Justin. Cheers, everybody. I really appreciate the input. I'm just fighting with my brain at the minute. It doesn't know what to do. I'm more angry with PD about how they set these tests rather than actually a car that won't drive itself. So I say I've turned off the assists. I've got TC on 1. And I'm not changing up to 4th for 3rd gear corners. That'll come later. I just want to get sorted with some consistency. The speed will come later when I'm used to what I'm doing. Look how fast that car accelerates with help aids. That's my fastest lap of the day so far. Anybody that tells you you're faster without them has never driven with them. I'm pushing my foot through the bottom of my rig again. This is far better than what's on TV. Well, I hope so. It's Gran Turismo, man. Widowmaker TV. No, it's not great. No, it needs a lot of improvement. Widowmaker TV. It's a learning process. But I'm glad you're watching this rather than Corrie. Or whatever's on at this time of day. You're absolutely right, JB. It feels better, actually. The car's actually more predictable. The car's actually trying to turn in. I can actually take my foot off the brake on the apex and go for it. Right, let's see. 2 seconds, that's what we need. Need 1.3 seconds to be honest, don't we? The car actually stops better. It brakes so much better. I ran that a little bit too wide there. I had to turn that in a little bit narrower. Fourth gear on the exit, so slow, but probably the wrong corner. Brake on the edge of that dirt. If I lean, I'm steering, alright? I felt myself really move with the chair then, and that's me helping the car move. Will that take me until 132? There's a 132.6, 1 second to go. It's the same thing as I was telling myself at Monza. Slow in, fast out. Don't overrun your Ghost. It'll get in your way and you won't be able to see. Now I did the fourth gear thing there, didn't I? I can go faster than ever fear. Brake on the edge of the dirt. I probably cut that too tight. I slowed down too much. And I've blown the apex. Cheese wedge. Effective use of swear words by not actually swearing. How to mess up a lap in the last sector. My work's done, I'm off to bed. Cheers JB, you take care mate, thank you buddy. Blew that, I didn't change down. As a YouTuber, you've really got to understand when a swear word is about to disappear out your mouth and make its way onto screen, and you've got to change it to something that could effectively be a swear word. So there's a couple of YouTubers that use, it was near perfect, he just blew it at the top of the hill here. Braked at the wrong point, wrong line, didn't stop for the apex because he just blew it. Cheese wedge works for me, the other one is Chipotle, that's the other one when you know I'm really having a good F and a B. Right, I'm going to go for it this lap. I'm going to have a good go. I'm going to have a dig. 132.6. And we need to be somewhere 131.7. Let's see how we go. I missed that apex again. I'm pushing my foot through the bottom of my build. Let me throttle pedal again. See if I can get this braking point right. Too deep, too deep. I knew I'd get that penalty then. Ah! Drink time. Summoning a superpower. Yeah, that's exactly it. By the power of Grayskull, that kind of thing. Oh no, that's a flash to the past. You lot won't remember that, surely. Right, let's get it. Let's do it now. We know we've got this. We've got this under control. We know what we're doing. It's like Monza. We can do it. Brake just a little bit later than earlier. I like it when the Ghost does a mistake. Oh, I've come in too narrow. Sort of recovered that though. If I can get... No, I braked too late. You've got to brake a car's length before coming under that bridge. And my Brummie throttle is moving around. Oh. Leaving that in fourth this time. Right, we know what a perfect lap looks like now. I'm going to brake just there. I've blown that corner. Okay, okay. Positive vibes. It felt right. Let's move it. Let's do it. Go, go, GT Rangers. Power Rangers I never got into. I didn't... I'll tell you about that story another time. I left it too late. Brake too late. Brake too late. Brake too late. Recovered it. Recovered that. Power Rangers were about in the late 80s, early 90s maybe. Drove that like I was stealing it. Christ. I missed Power Rangers. They were sort of Teletubby world for me. There was a blurred line between Power Rangers and Teletubbies. I never did quite dig it. I'm going to brake just there. I think that'll be a penalty. I think I've blown that. I didn't blow it. I blooming missed the braking point after it. I don't want to miss this braking point though. No, I'm just going to run the track all over the dust. Learn, stop panicking. Come on. Still got the Ghost that hits that tyre on the inside. What happened there? I don't know. I'm going to have a little breather. Have a look at what we've done. 1:32.618. Ooh, I didn't realise we'd done that. 1:32.618. So it's still silver, 4%. We can do this. We can do this. JB always tells me not to use the assists. He says I'll be a better driver without them. And I know he's true. I know it's right. Count Duckula. Oh, God Christ. Let's not go there. That goes... It's like blooming trapdoor. I was never a fan of animation of any form, and that's why I'm never really been into manga or I was going to say hentai, but that's completely misappropriated. That's the wrong thing to say. That's not the word that I wanted to come out of my mouth. Comics, cartoons, you know, that kind of thing. I messed that up there, didn't I? Oh, you pain in the butthole. Ah! Bert, where my tea? What was that from? Bert and Ernie. I know exactly where you're coming from. Yes. Yes, yes, you're right. Guys, you're regressing back to your childhood. Stop it. Chat, you've got to come back to the future. Come on. Leave the cartoon world back there. That's done for. We're playing games now. We're playing video games. Oh, if this was ever around when we were doing GT1, this would have been tremendous. If the internet was more of a thing, and you can do this kind of thing back in GT1 with time trials. What did we do back then? It was just playing the game, wasn't it? Oh Christ, I'm all over the place. I got that wrong entry, totally wrong. I've got to the point where I'm driving the car too hard again, like I was with the help aids. Look, I'm just overrun the corner, accelerating too early. It's just stupid. Thundercats, oh my word, with your jam. Thundercats, Thundercats, oh! But if your year 81 was your birth year, yeah, you were probably, yeah, 14, 15 at the turn of the century, so yeah, that was probably right for you, Thundercats and all that lot. And that's assuming that is your birth year, the 81 on the end. See, I missed a lot of the kids' TV as a kid. I didn't live in, well, the assumption is that you're in the UK, or were in the UK at that time. See, I wasn't. I was in a world where you didn't have kids' TV. Military kid overseas. And there was BFBO telly, but you didn't really get to interact with the telly because you were outside playing on the beach or whatever. I ran off the track there big time. Right, gonna concentrate back on the game. Oh, I'm just driving it all over the flicking place. I don't, come on. Exactly right, okay, yeah. Focus. Model of Ford. Come on. Eyes in the game. Eyes down, full house. Let's get this done beat. Let's get this one beat. And then we'll go to the Red Bull Ring and absolutely smash that time. Because that's just going to be flat out racy. They're not going to mess with that, are they? They're not going to give us a real rubbishy car. There's going to be nothing there that is going to be overly treacherous or difficult. And the reason for that excess of steering on that corner was me booting the throttle too early on the exit of the corner. Absolutely nailed that corner. Absolutely blisteringly blind. My rig's creaking and groaning. I've been getting this wrong up here for a while now. Got it wrong again. Oh. Getting somewhere near it. Got next week to get this right though, haven't we? I think we've got gold enough on Monza to actually put that one to bed. This one we can have another dig next Monday. I'd like to get it somewhere near there now. I don't want to particularly wait until next week. Let's see if we can nail this one again. I just got the right front wheel on the curb. I didn't quite straddle the sausage. Blew it there, didn't I? Average price rig. I unfortunately built my own, so I took some MDF and some 4x2 timber, took a plan off the internet, one that you had to buy of course, but I just screenshotted the image off one of the images on their website. Naughty, 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 naughty. Don't advocate that normally, but it was 3 years ago or so, and I was younger then and a bit more wild and adventurous. And I created my own design from that. I didn't copy it, I just created my own design, changed the fixing method, and then went about building it in my own way to suit the dimensions that I wanted. And I wanted a BMW cockpit. I owned a BMW at the time, so I then chopped it out with a jigsaw and a handsaw to cut the 4x2 to length, screwed them all together with some blooming big screws, bought some car carpet, painted it all black, put some carpet on the inside, bought a chair off the old Amazon, the Jungle Shop, and then Bob's your uncle fitted my wheel to it. Well, I stripped my pedals down and took them out of the case, and I've blown that. I braked too late. I was talking gas in, you stupid idiot. So it was like, I'd say I did it for 100 quid plus the seat. The seat you would have to pay for anyway, unless you wanted to go scrapyard. Well, I'm a bit of a BMW man at heart. I've still got a BMW. I've got a BMW Mini now, but the BMW, the 3 Series that I had, just felt like the perfect driving position. It was so comfortable. Get it right. Stop talking. Focus, man. It was the right thing to do, and this replicates the setup within the car. It doesn't represent the Mini. The Mini is completely different. The Mini is more compact. The steering wheel's more vertical. I have to sit at a different angle because it's so low. It wouldn't be comfortable to race in. Not like the 3 Series. It was pretty epic. Right, I'm going to focus. Bear with me a sec. Blew that. I went to 5th. I shouldn't have gone to 5th. Why can't I get this right? What am I... And don't... This is the usual process, folks. It's not 3 laps got done. It's not... I'm not one of those YouTubers that has got raw natural talent that does this 3 laps off the bat gold. I fight for these a lot of the times. Normally, and it is normally, there's Neil, JB, or NWJB, Az, Steve, all shouting from the sidelines, and they're all telling me what to do, and it normally comes together. Normally I have that inspirational moment of pure luck and talent when I find the talent under a rock somewhere, and I manage to replicate what they're telling me and do it right, and that's normally how it happens. And I genuinely wouldn't be where I am today without their help, so thank you, chaps. It's appreciated, the input. I just fail to translate what you tell me into actual action, and it just doesn't work sometimes. But it's going to. I'm going to get better. Sometimes I actually do things better than they do, which is I try and teach them something. It's not really teaching, it's just giving advice, and that's what they give me. Come on, let's go. Didn't want to clip that tight, that straddly curb, did I? How the hell am I going to find a second on my Ghost? I went to 3rd gear too early there, didn't I? Oh, you're having a laugh. Can't put a lap together. My missus is going to have a go at me for shouting and screaming in a minute. Oh, a bit of black dog on the way. Yeah, that'd be excellent. I've blown this lap reading. Yeah. I don't mind a bit of Led Zeppelin at all. Just behind me, and I don't know if you can see it in the screen occasionally, sometimes in that GT flag you get a little round image come through. It's actually a symbol. Oh. What am I doing? It's a symbol on a drum kit, and there's a drum kit behind me here. And I don't mind at all sometimes when I come home from work on a Friday afternoon, I finish at 2:30 on a Friday, I'll actually crank the stereo up and beat the drum kick out, and normally something Led Zeppelin will come on and I'll thrash away, just picking up the rhythm. Not really a drummer, just like to beat the crap out of something occasionally and get rid of some frustration. It would be good to do it now actually for 2 minutes, and just A, YouTube wouldn't allow it because it'd be music that's copyrighted, and B, it's just too late, and my missus, well, she wouldn't sleep through that. held off on the throttle a bit to get better acceleration. Try and beat that Ghost. I'll try this in 4th gear without slowing too much. We've made it. Now, brake at the right place, you cheese whiz, just there. Now I normally blow this at this point. Tried to blow it then as well, didn't I? Ran it wide. Oh, you absolute nugget. You nugget ball. Done it. That's a better time. Come on, you still got to find another second. Why does it do that? Yeah, they do, they have that way. But it was my missus that told me to come streaming tonight. After my F up with the pool in the garden and overfilling it, she said, just go and stream, chill out. Okay. She's watching some telly, the one that Az was talking about. That ain't so good. Nah, she's a Midsummer Murders nut job and all that lot. She loves it. Secretly planning to murder me, I think. If I ever get murdered, folks, you know what to tell the police. She did it. She's got it planned, I'm 100% sure. She knows all the ways to do it without getting caught. She's watched so many of these programs. Outbrake myself there, didn't I? I know I can beat myself through the top of the hill here. I don't mean beat myself, I mean beat my Ghost. Look how much quicker I was through there, keeping it in 4th. That was pretty good stuff. I want to run laps without crashing off or messing up or getting penalties. I just want to run some laps and just find the edge. I feel I've got 0.3 in me. If I don't keep running off that corner, that does me head in. I need to turn a bit more, I think, he says. I think I can brake a fraction later into here as well. Obviously can't, because I can't get any quicker into that corner. I'm way down. I'm not going to make this. I'm not going to make this. No, she didn't have to. Lord, jeez. No, I wasn't ever going to need to be told twice. She's really good, my old lady, though. She just puts up with me. How can I be quicker through this turn? I've tried a narrow entry, I've tried a wider entry. This one I've got to brake earlier than I am. And I don't need to pulse the throttle on entry to the corner either, that slows you down. I need to be narrower on the exit here. Fourth gear for this corner, don't change up. Ooh, just caught the dust there on the right hand side. I'm way back. Well, I think I'm about at my maximum here for today. I don't think I'm going to make any inroads. I've been at this over an hour, and I think it's time to move on. But we have another week at this, so without killing the process, killing the vibe, let's just have a look, see where we got to. I know we haven't progressed as much further. 3.69% up the top there. We're in 10th place. Big Popper's just in front of us, 0.3. Ollie's there, Red's there, Sam's up there. We can make inroads, but we've got another week on that one. Try T1 slower and tight to the inside curb all the way around it. I will. Maybe you should try a faster colour. What's faster, Steve? Is it blue? I'm waiting for the response. I've got to wait 8 seconds for you to type that. Not a bad list to be. Hey, yeah, I think you're right, Justin. I think you're right. I don't want to look at the second page where I'm like 6,000. I'll look at the front page. There's some nice people on there. But what's the faster colour, Steve? Come on, let me have a slurp. Come on, what colour's fastest? Silver's the fastest colour, we all know that. However, that's frustrating me to death. I still don't know 131.7. I'm actually not that far off, I'm in reality. I'm 0.6 of a second. That's one ghost length. I've only got to beat my ghost. Hyper Blue Metallic. Is there a Hyper Blue Metallic within GT? There's going to be, isn't there? I know there is. I need to clean my glasses. I'm steaming up. There is. When we do this again next Monday, I'll have a go. Hyper Blue Metallic. Right, we're off to the Red Bull. We've got 1 gold, 1 silver, which isn't 3 golds, but hey ho. What have we got? A 135.68. We've got to get to Sam's top of the tree again. Look at this boy here, NW. Look where you are. Grove Street, BBR Ian's fast. Rapids there. Mr. Keith Maguire, he's up there. Mr. McFarland, better where he should be. Red's in the list. Of course it is, Steve. Mr. Quinn, Mr. Iceman, Mr. Az. Mr. Nubian King. Itchy's in there. Victor. Haven't seen Victor in a few weeks, actually. Hope he's doing alright. Abidad 2. He's up there. He's messaged me a couple of times. Mr. Winner. Haven't seen you around. Hope you're doing alright, mate. Stefan's there. John Wick. He worries me. Viper Sykes there. The Stig. Welcome, Stig. It's not seen you at Otto. You've seen it a million times. I know, I've been behind it a few times as well, mate. Mr. Earn, Hong Kong Fooey. Look at this lot. 86. You do that, but what time is it? Is it 11? It's blooming 11:15. I've got 15 minutes of this, and then I'm going to call it a day myself. But what have we got to do? I can't remember. Mid-speed bop. No worries, mate. Thank you, Justin. We'll see you on the next one. I haven't got any help aids on, just traction control and whatever. A 135.68. Let's give it a whirl. Just finding the limit. We normally brake at the 125 here. I think we can brake at the 100. Oop. We need to let the car flow around the corner a bit more. It's on hards. Should it be on hards? Should it be on mediums? It didn't say we shouldn't be. This is one of those corners where you should accelerate out in second. This is giving me nightmares of racing in the rain round here on the human comedy race. Now some people I was reading on Facebook were saying you can really cut some of these corners, but then there's a finite line where you can get to where it suddenly becomes, on one lap it feels like you're absolutely on it, and then the next lap you're being flagged for a penalty. So yeah, we're a couple of seconds off, 1.8 seconds down, but we made a few mistakes, so look at the wang on the back of that. It's huge. I came through there much quicker, didn't I? Messed up the braking point because I braked a fraction too late. Just got to find the right balance, the right gear, when to be in the right gear at the right time. .1:31.8, so just second and a half to go, one would suggest. Can't remember the actual time. That's red flagged. I cut that first corner too tight, straddled that sausage. Yeah, so do I. That's the one thing. I wish you were able to adjust the value of opacity, I think is the technical phrase. I don't know how my brain knew that, value of opacity. But if it was more translucent, transparent, I think your phrase was actually very good, see-through. That would work for me as well. Medium tyres, this would be so much nicer to drive. I'm just going to pop out a sec. Why is this such a long process? 1:31.516. A 1:35.68. Okay. I can't remember, my brain. So 1.3 seconds to go. I know I've got that in me. Just got to treat it like racing the human comedy and not racing my Ghost. I am just racing the human comedy race. That's what I'm doing. I aced turn one pretty epically, didn't I? Look at him go. I also think you don't have as much traction on the curb when you brake, so next time I approach that corner, I'm not going to put it on the curbs to brake. I'm going to keep it braking on the tarmac. I changed down to second there, and I don't always think that's right. That's great, that slowed that first sector down. The last turn, keep in third gear. What, as it go through that last right-hander? Yeah, it probably might work, but I'm just doing it for security at the minute. I think I can roll through there as well. Yeah, I will get to third gear as definitely. I just need the security of getting around those corners at the moment in the gear that feels right. I know you're not wrong. I know you are absolutely spot on. It's just my brain doing it the way that it knows it feels secure and safe. Got to venture outside my comfort zone, haven't we? Need to find a whole second. The car was just sliding out of control there, that's why I went for second. Look how twitchy that was. There we go, 1:31.5, need a whole second. Red. You can't put two wheels over anymore. Okay. I want to run that corner in second, but it never feels right. Always feels like it has to be a first gear corner. It's really annoying when it's a red lap. Was inside myself then. Gonna brake just on the 60. Third gear's the right gear, Azza. You are 100% right. Oh my lord. Not do another one. Just got to be on the right amount of brake for that final turn to be in third gear. I normally stamp on the brake and over brake and slow it down, and that's why it has to be in second gear. But I know you're telling me the right things. I straddled the sausage then and got away with it. Effed up the gear changes there, didn't I? T1 third. Am I doing it in second? Maybe, yes. I was in the gravel, man. Why am I red flagged for being in the gravel? I was going slow enough to suffer a penalty. There's no advantage being in the gravel. Here we go. So third gear T1, okay, let's try that. Let's see how it feels. Braking at the 100. Let's see how that goes. Too wide. Don't like it in third. Don't like it in third at all. T2, first for rotation, but second out. But point the car to the right, more grip. Yeah, got you. It's going to take me a few laps to get T1 in third gear. I've got to change my braking point for that. Even getting... too much information. I've flicked it again. No, overload. I'm just going to run a few laps the way I know to do it, chaps, and then I'll get to doing the improvement. I need to run laps how I know how to run laps, and then I'll try and change things. It's all too much, and my brain can't cope. I will get there. I will take what you're telling me. I just want to do it. At the speed and gearing I know, and then I'll get to working on the improvements. I'm not satisfied with where I am with what I'm doing, so not rejecting what you're saying, I'm just getting comfortable first. I've only done, what, 6 laps? T2, first is for rotation, second out, but point the car to the right. Point the car to the right. Point the car to the right. So you don't mean to the right, you mean the right of the straightaway. I'm braking too late there. Feels so slow, but it's not though, is it? It's faster than my previous lap, but it's not as fast as my Ghost. Let's see what we can do here. Point the car to the right. I don't know if that's what you meant. I hate racing inside my Ghost. Ah. Now I need to brake better than my Ghost does. I need to brake on the 60. I've still slid it right round the corner. That's beating the time anyway. That's it. Okay, thanks Neil, appreciate it. A 1:39.88. I can't be far off now. I can't remember what the time's supposed to be. Get off. What's it supposed to be? 1:30. I think I'm in the second, aren't I? Still, oh right, okay, so I've got to wait. I've got half a second to go. 1:35.68. Okay. I know I've got it. I know I've got this. I've definitely got that half second in there. And the car turns with more steering, doesn't it? If you oversteer it, it actually turns, which is quite interesting. Still not right with third gear in the first corner. I'm going to go in it in second and I'm going to up it to third. It feels right to slow the car down in second. It might be wrong, but hey, we'll see where it goes. Half a second to go. The car wobbled mid-corner. I wasn't comfortable with that. Itchy nose, I'm sweating like a trooper. I want to run a couple more laps again. Gone too deep. Fed up with that. Come on. Third gear out felt right. But my Ghost seems miles away. It's the rotation as I hit that curb. That's the issue. I've got to mind that curb. Mind the gap, mind the curb. Slide the car, can't you, when you're in third gear? It will actually, if you take your foot off and coast it through the apex, it will go. Can't get this one to turn though into turn one. Can't get it to turn in third gear. Am I braking after the 100 because I'm thinking I can go faster in third? Is it psychological? And for those of you that are watching this and thinking, my God, this guy's a nutter, why does he keep restarting and stopping and starting? That's, I don't know why. It's just, oh, what a gump. Learning. Learning. You wouldn't believe. Yes, I'd use that phrase as well. Scampy. I can't get this entry right now, thinking about third gear. I want to go back to second. Yes, but I want sometimes running the lap on red makes sense when you want to perfect the lap. Look at that donkey boob bar. Come on. T1 brake before 100 yet. Hundred's too late. Jesus. See how much I borrowed there? You can borrow a shed load, can't you? Oh, getting into this makes blood boil. Can't even make 2 corners. It's slow, but I'll go for it. Now I'm going to brake just before the 100 again. We're going to keep it on the tarmac. Tried to follow my ghost then. I don't think I'm as quick, but where am I going to find that half second? There's the question. The front end just washed out then. Must have braked way too late. No draft. 654, 0.3 to go. Is it 0.3? Can't remember. It flashed. I need to be there on my final lap. I need to get braking down into that corner really nicely, and I'd pull out half a second there. I'm 100% sure of it. I didn't wash out. 100% sure of it. Bit slow through there. Hit that curb on the right hand side. The rear end lost traction. It did. Didn't lift. I actually did the whole rotation of the arms thing to stop that spinning out. Couldn't turn it into that corner though. Come on, it's such a small gap now. Get that over there on that one lap. That's all I need to do at the end of that lap is just slow it down. You're joking. Here we go. Another 12 times where we can't make the start line. This is going to be exactly like Bathurst, in that I'm going to get within 0.020 and then just not be able to, because I'm a nugget. Come on, get back on the track, you ball buster. Alright, let's practice this. Where have I got a brake? Have I got a brake on the 75? 75's too late, look. Got a brake earlier. The car doesn't want to turn in third gear into any corner. And it's me, I think, smashing the ABS. I think I'm braking too hard, which has taught me all about in Spain. I'm actually down by half a tenth. Can't get it to turn. What a... I hate you with a passion. It delivers you perfectly into that final bend at the right speed. I just wish I could find that on a regular lap. I can in a front wheel drive car, or the four wheel drive of the GR4 Impreza. Way behind him, aren't I? I've just got to get it perfectly right. Overshot that again, didn't I? Third gear for this one. It's always third gear. Keep it in tight. You can use those curbs. Don't run it too wide on the green ones. Let's get a perfect lap in. Let's get a perfect... It's not perfect. Let's get a sighter in. There we go, look at that. Just 0.15 outside, 0.11 outside. Eight people watching. Thanks for sticking with me, folks. It's appreciated. I'm gonna get this done, I hope. Too slow at the apex. I managed to slow that down really, really quickly, and I don't know how. Oh, my pedal board is absolutely creaking. And that's not a fastest lap purple, that's the fastest lap of this session. So I don't think I'm going to beat my fastest lap. I went for fourth on the final corner, and look at that red lap. You absolute nugget head. I changed up, I didn't change down. What a complete tête de pénis, as they say in France. Why is that gone? Oh, I've cut the inside apex too tight, and I'm just seeing that. It makes more sense than running the whole lap on red. Yeah, it does. Red. Oh no, okay. We're going to be slow across the line, but let's see if we can make that up. 0.3 of a second. I just want to half that distance to my Ghost. I've got to find a way to coast the car in third gear, so it's in control, under grip of the tyres, not sliding and being able to turn. I let that run left a little bit, just trying to see if I could find something against the Ghost. Slow, 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 slow. That's what that was. Engine braking doesn't really work in these high-powered cars. Just. No, forwards. If I had my hellpads on, I wouldn't be spinning backwards. I'm, don't tell me I'm a tenth off. No way. I thought it was 0.3. I'm a tenth off. Well, there's less need for me to be anxious then, isn't there? Let me have a go. Cheers, Neil. Thanks for that heads up. I've messed this start up, but so 1.354, 1.355 would get it. 1.30. I changed up too early, didn't I? It's the same problem as the as that damn thing at Monza. I'm getting too anxious. I just need to run some laps again and stop quitting on laps, because I'm getting uptight and I need it to flow and I just want to be smooth. I'm 11 seconds faster than my last lap. Well, if it's 135, 130.5 something, I probably shouldn't be driving quite as hard as I am, and I should be just trying to be more fluid. Look, best lap, a 1:31.411. I just need to take a second off that and we're good. My optimal on this stint is a 1:39.59. Well, let's see where that goes. I'm going to try and put in some laps. I don't know what it's like, but it's foreshortening into those shadows that makes me lift off the brake, and I always end up going deep into there. I always feel I'm going to be way early into that corner. No way! Absolutely no way! You're jerking my chain now. I am so hot. It's gone red already, man. Fiddlesticks, yes, yes, absolutely. Did I swear? I hope not. Almost every stream now I'm swearing in them and I lose the monetization. It's a bit poor. I need to really get on top of that, and I shouldn't be doing those things. 568, so I'm put, yeah, a tenth inside. Wow. Yeah, that just makes it even worse, doesn't it? I'm that close. I've managed to scooch myself close, but I missed the breaking point. Right, settings, ghost settings. I've got the ghost at 0.9. Let's put him at 0.6, see if that helps. I'm going to exit. I'm going to take a quick drink. Almost 300. I'm at 3.1. Oh. Let's bring the ghost closer. See if that will change anything. I'm not going to have a ghost, am I, to start with, or am I? I am, and then I forgot to change gear. Waiting for the ghost. Oh, what am I like? Well, that's good. Because I shouldn't actually be becoming obscene with it. We have a code of conduct to these YouTubers where we don't actually use the swear words. Well, we shouldn't. Sometimes I wonder if I go on a big ranty tirade that I'll get lots of viewers and lots of subscribers just by having a foul-mouthed episode. But what actually happens is you get a slap on the wrist from YouTube and they take your video off. So, don't do that. I don't know how my ghost got to 0.9. I was always using it at 0.6, but... And I think I've told people today my ghost at 0.6 when it was actually at 0.9. Feels closer, that's because the ghost's closer. Let's see if I can break on the 100 and get this to work. I don't think that's going to be faster. I think the ghost is just sneaking away. Yeah, just outside, look. 0.14 outside. Oh, you yes. Yes, fiddlesticks. Sweaty, that's what I am. This time. I've got another 3 weeks to get this done, haven't I? I did say I'd get 3 golds tonight. Addictive, yeah. I've just got this hell of a competitive streak that won't let it go away. I think most of us have when it comes to this. It's about proving you can do something, I think. Right, I've just got to get this corner right. I've missed it again. I caught it up through that apex and missed it by 0.3, so come on. Can't get it to turn in third gear. I think I might have to start slowing at 125 or 115. I'm 0.10 away. That wheel spun, lost it. The car was turning really well, but I booted it in first and I shouldn't have done because I'm a nugget. Wheel spin in second as the rear wheels hit the white paint. I lost it through there because I was trying to ease it in quicker. Third gear round here, I've let that run wide. I'm a dipstick. I can come back to this next week. The time will have blooming moved, won't it? Oh, foot turning. What was that, Neil? Second to last turn, you can have left wheels in the green. On the left wheels in the green. Left wheels in the green. Is there green on the left? There? Or there? Widen the entry. Second to last turn. Wonder what that means. Let me go and work that out. How does anybody turn into that corner in third gear? That's ridiculous. Why does that not work? Am I braking too late? Am I thinking I'm actually braking at the 100, but because I'm braking at the 100, I'm actually pressing the brakes past the 100. It doesn't even work there for turning in third. Fighting with myself. Fighting with my brain. You arse. How long have I been doing this? That means I have to go all the way out to the left-hand side. And I don't really do that. I do that narrow entry thing again. I don't go out wide to the left at that right-hand turn before the pit lane entry. I don't do that. There's me justifying reasons why I won't follow the advice given by somebody who's faster than me. Oh, I'm missing the gear change now. Oh, I'm angry with myself. I don't need to be angry. I need to be positive. Be more Gran Turismo guru. Be less Jim. Over slowed down because the car slid through that apex. Right, more green on the left. Oh, you... I was too slow anyway. Wedge head. It's gone green. It's gone red on me. Oh, what a pig dog. What's going on? It's that wall, isn't it? It's that undefeatable wall of the barrier, and you can't get there. You can't beat the time because it's just psychological. It's getting it all wrong. My legs are killing me now. If I don't change up to fourth, have I got more chance of making it in third gear through that last corner? Is that what I've got to do? Have I got to keep it in third? Feeder and Buck Rogers. I don't know what that sounds like. Feeder and Buck Rogers. Can't remember what it sounds like. Gonna have to play that tune somehow. Needed to be in second gear, but I hit in first before I changed up because my brain's not engaged. I'm thinking about Feeder and Buck Rogers. What I've actually got in my head is, I think it's the Gorillas in my head. Or Dibby Dibby Dibby. Was that Buck Rogers? Oh, I've gone red. The other thing I've got in my head is 6 Underground, and I don't know why. This is doing my head in. GT3. Well, unfortunately, part of my history, I missed GT2 and GT3. Never played either of them because I was unfortunately working a job where I couldn't do that. I didn't have a PlayStation until I got the PlayStation 3. I missed the PlayStation 2 out, unfortunately. Oh, you nonce. Come on. It's got a brand new car, looks like a Jaguar. It's got leather seats. It's got a CD player. Yes. Yeah, I remember. The lyrics are enough. I'm close to giving up, folks, for today. My legs are seizing up. What is it with getting red there? Have I actually messing up turn 1 to the point where I can't catch it up? Am I messing up T1 so bad that I mess up the rest of the lap and I've got no chance of catching? Do I need to focus on getting T1 impeccably right every time so that I can actually catch? you've... I'm getting no better with my ghost being at that point. A-Spec. I remember A-Spec racing. They were epic. And that's what I think Sophie's based on. Is a 31,000th. They're going to be giving away quite a few credits, aren't they, when this turns to gold? GT3 was an incredible game, yeah, but I've got a few things about Gran Turismo. There was one version of Gran Turismo I bought and I couldn't play it because my wheel didn't work. I had the G25 and I remember sitting at it thinking, I'm not going to play Gran Turismo on a controller when I've got a wheel. And I remember being pig-headed and stubborn and not playing it, and I can't remember which version it was. Swine hunt. It's the next evolutionary step, mate. It really is. I came in too narrow there and I'm well up on my ghost and I've blown a decent lap. I looked too down at the screen at the left, didn't I? That's the fate of having a chat screen. You're going to concentrate on something. Oh, come on, you little beauty. Come on, come on, come on. That's it. That's it. We've done it, boys. We've done it, we've done it, we've done it, we've done it, we've done it. Yes. Oh. It's not going to be the end. That much I do know. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I couldn't play GT3 back in the day, was because I was a shift worker working 21-day shifts, nights and days, 12 hours, and I was playing golf doing Tiger Woods at the time. We made it. 133.53. Excuse me, chaps, that was Coke. Thank you, Az. A 132.98 optimal. Oh, 17,000. We jumped the best part of 13,000 places. Thank you, Neil. 13,000 places for 0.3. Sam, a 129. Neil, I didn't know you were all the way up there. I'm not even on the front page. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm going to need a shower. I am absolutely dripping. Excuse me while I just add some more of this. Oh, thank you very much, chaps. It's really appreciated. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Thanks for all the encouragement, all the tips. I'm probably not very receptive to it, but it is going in. It does go in, and it does actually get there. What I'm amazed at and really happy with, it's 87 people off my friends list having a go at this. You do 12 nights, 4 on, 4 off. Oh yeah, I used to do 7 on, 3 off, 7 on, 4 off, 7 on, 3 off, 7 on, 4 off. And then I'd take 14 days off and have like a month off. But I could do that 3 times a year. And I'd go to America every time I got a month off, because I'd just earn enough money to do so. I saved a deposit for a house 3 times and spent it on holidays because I was just so goosed with it. But where do you work roughly, Scampy? What is it you do? It's not rigs, is it? It's something else, I guess. Look at that, 1 minute 33.53. I just need to get a context where that is. Where's Big Steve? Where's my friend Big Steve? He's not played this yet. Big Steve has not had a pop at this. CCTV control room. Righto. Yes, excellent job. Do like that. For those with a attention to detail. Yeah, I used to work in security at Heathrow. And used to do some stupendous shifts. 27 days without a day off, kind of 41 days without a day off, including Christmas. Yeah, used to rack the... Neil's second account, look, is well ahead of me. Anyway, it is pretty late. It's past midnight. I think we're done. So, let's go back to the screen and say we've failed. Because I haven't got 3 golds. I've got 2 golds and a silver, and I'm not far off on this one. How far off am I? 0.6 of a second off. 0.69. So I think we're pretty much there. I can't do it without you guys. Thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing. Thanks for tuning in to the lives. It's appreciated. There's 7 of you there now. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now. See you. Cheers, Scampy. It's appreciated, buddy. Ta.